So, bro, like,
What's up?
what's your favorite dish to make? Like, what's your favorite meal to make? Like, when you just want some, like, or what's your, like, you most comfortable making? Like, or
See, that's funny because
what's going on, y'all? For Entertainment Podcast, you already know with your boy Dirty Buckets. We got a good one today, man. I'm getting blessed twice today. My boy, he blessed me with his time and with a meal. That's important because if y'all already don't know, like you said, everybody eats. This Chef Don in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like one of the best chefs. You know, I ain't gonna spice too much. You know, I like to let y'all, experience it for yourself. Follow his page. Everybody eats
that
experience.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk it for yourself. Go ahead, Brody.
Hey, that was a good Thank you, bro.
You already know, bro.
Chef Don, the professional, best in the business. I ain't finna pop no type of shit. Ask your block, ask your people, ask your folk. If they done tapped in, they know I ain't come to play with your money.
You already know, man. I ain't capped y'all before, man. If I'm saying it, then I'm vouching for it. Then yeah, like it's a good jump. Me and Brody go way back, middle school days. So this is a day one for sure, man. I'm happy to have him on here, man. And I'm definitely happy to get his plate. Like I said, he's a chef. I ain't have a chef meal in the last time I grabbed from bro. So, but you know me, I like to jump right into it. So we gonna get down, man. Introduce yourself, Brody.
Man, Chef Don, best in the business. It really ain't much to tell y'all that y'all don't already know.
Where you from? Tell them where you from and all that.
So I guess they don't know shit. Originally, Lancaster's own, bro. We got one. I done took my talents to South Beach. I done took my talents to California. I done took my talents
LeBron shit.
I done took my talents to Atlanta, which turned into a second home, and I'm back. I'm back in the city. I'm tapping in with the good folks that I can, man, and we came to make something shake. We came to make something happen because, like I said, bro, like I said, we got two. We got one, and we got two, and we got one, and we got two. Cause we don't do that order shit and all that other shit. But you heard what I'm saying, though.
So everybody eats, man.
Everybody eats.
Page. Listen, follow the page. Before we do anything else, before we go any further, tap into the page. Everybody eats.
Oh yeah, please follow the page. Everybody eats. Parent company. Y'all make sure y'all go tap into the new business. We just opened up a food truck for y'all. It's the VIP Grill. Y'all can go ahead and get high quality gourmet meals on the go. Who wouldn't want to just be able to call up, let me get some lamb and some crab and some salmon and some real big mac and cheese. That shit you slap somebody's mom about. and the yams that make you go ham. Who wouldn't want to call it in? Who wouldn't want to call it in? But you can now. So you tap in the VIP Grill Instagram at VIP Grill Worldwide. Nigga, everybody eats. I'm so sorry for cussing, but it's like that. It'd be like that.
Yeah, look, man, that's news to me, and I ain't gonna lie. Like just how he carried, like just how he made it sounds great, man. So that leads me to my next question, man. Like, so where did it all begin? Like, what like brought you to your passion of cooking and becoming a chef and like taking that? You know what I mean?
Through my experience early, I had the most fun. I was able to get through these ships the easiest when I was cooking. You know what I'm saying? So when I was at the jobs and I was cooking, and I could go there and I could eat for free, you already know how that stuff be.
That's definitely a good perk.
You know what I mean? So I started cooking early, and I knew, like, I didn't know much. So every time you go to a job where they teach you, you know what I'm saying, what they do, they train you at these jobs.
Right.
But this training, it don't got to be pointless training. I don't know who just does things just to do it, but shit, I'm learning how to cook large quantities of stuff that's going to sell throughout a day way before I ever knew I was going to need the skill.
Right.
So holding on to everything, you know what I'm saying, sometimes could be a good thing.
Right.
Long story short, you fast forward. Okay. You try other things to get money, you know what I mean, professionally. And a lot of jobs don't work out. So you try to fall back on what does work for you. And if cooking was something, if cooking was something that happens to work for you, best believe when the tables turn or the cards unfold for you to have nothing else to do, you'll resort to whatever works for you, bro. And that was something that I was able to be, have in common with a lot of people, which ended up, that helps everything that you do. Just having like common grounds with people that are doing better than you, maybe doing not as good as you, maybe doing the same as you. Just keeping them relationships like tight knit is important, because shit, this the real world. You don't know who gonna take off, who gonna fall down, who might need you, you might need them. So it's like Don't never like, especially when you start to get good at shit. Don't never feel like you got to like stunt on somebody
back on
to make yourself look bigger than you is. Because the second you get to doing what you do, we gonna see how big you is, type shit. So these are the lessons that I had to learn along the way. And next thing you know what I mean. You cook for people at your job. You cook for people around you, and you. If you're a smart person, you're gonna want to develop a business around cooking.
Right. That's so like. Tell us about that. Like, tell us a little about your journey, because, like bro said, you mean started in Lancaster, PA. You feel me? So,
for sure.
Like, but it ain't. I don't believe from what you told me, it didn't start in Lancaster type shit. You had to go through trials and tribulations and this and that, and
for sure.
You know what I mean? So tell us, from when you left Lancaster, what happened, what you do, where'd you go?
Before I was cooking in the kitchen, I was cooking in the booth. And a lot of people know about that shit already. They already know how I get down. I don't play around with nothing I do. Right. And music was my first go-to. Yeah. So I left the city. I left Lancaster to get a record deal. Like, I ain't leave Lancaster to cook. I left to get a record deal. I left to go.
So when you leave,
this is 2018. 2018. Okay. Yeah, I went to California. I went to San Diego. Me and my homeboy loaded up the car. We was both on that same type tip. We loaded that car up. How you put this shit down? We're gonna put that shit down a little bit.
It's a little poppy, right?
Yeah. I just don't need my grease getting too hot. So me and my homeboy, we had loaded up the car. We drove from Baltimore to San Diego. That shit was a gas ticket, boy. But we did it.
How long that took?
It took, all right, so the GPS say about a day and a half type shit. Regular folk, I don't know how many people just gonna drive a day and a half, not too many folks. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit take probably most people more than that, but we was just back and forth. So whenever I wasn't driving, bro was driving. Whenever he wasn't driving, I was driving. So we ended up getting there, boom. And whatever the GPS said, like, it didn't really take much time. Might have slept a little bit of time, but about a day and a half, bro. That shit didn't take long.
Right. Gotcha.
Came through them Arizona mountains, and that's what that was, bro. Yeah, so I got to San Diego, pumping that music shit heavy. Just getting familiar with the town, bro. San Diego ain't shit like where I came from, so it was like already a culture shock. But none of these things can matter when you out here, and halfway, you on the other side of the country from where you live. So like, I don't know, little shit can't matter, bro. You can't really. These ain't even little things, but they become little things in the scope of what you're doing. So, you know what I mean? A lot of what you feel, a lot of what usually will hold you back in a normal scenario, you'll no longer be able to afford to do that type of shit. So
back was against the wall then.
Yeah, people want to say it's against the wall. It's just out in the world. Like, you know what I mean? You off that porch. Like, you know what I mean? You not around nobody. Whatever connections or ties you gonna have, finna start today. So, this was a brand new thing for me in itself. You know what I'm saying? So, at least with everything mattering so much and all that shit. So, you go through the ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you could do for the first time, you know what I mean? Shit ain't end up working out how, I think how, me and the homie had thought it was going to work out. As far as the music shit, I just didn't feel like I was going to make an impact in California the way I thought, because the sound, everything different out there. You know what I'm saying? So it took like a crazy evaluation, a reevaluation of how I'm going to go about this type of shit. And I faced the fact that you can't really do that shit by yourself, bro. You need a team. Like, you need people, you need things moving when you're not moving. If you want to gain some type of traction, you know what I mean, anytime soon. So, long story short, the music shit was still kicking in Cali. I just didn't feel like I could make the impact that I wanted to make out there. Okay. So what I did was I decided to put music on back burner for a second and figure out what the fuck I could do to make money, because music take money. That's what it came down to. I wasn't willing to I wasn't willing to sacrifice certain things just to have or act like I had certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of very strong principles, so certain shit not important to me.
I got you. A lot of shit come with that music shit, image.
Well, yeah, a lot of shit come with how you choose to make money to support your music shit, right? So I just wanted, all I ever wanted to do, you know what I mean? Coming from a sports background and all that shit, you think you want to play professionally. All I ever wanted to do was be a rich businessman, like a very good businessman. Success. So I had to take a step back from the music to understand how I was going to be able to make music, if that makes any sense. So I kind of got lost in the world of creativity and business structure. I moved to Atlanta with one of my friends, and we ended up climbing the ladder and not having much because I was staying with him and his family. So then, stepping out with him, we was able to go ahead and grab some like a crib and all type of shit. Just me and my homeboy, bro. We just out here making money and trying to figure shit out type shit.
Right. And this is after you left Cali.
This is after I left Cali. So I drove to California, but I flew from California to Atlanta. Okay. Yeah. Tapped in on one of the homies I had went to school with, who was basically in one of the similar stages in life, just trying to make some shit shake. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, man, two minds got to be better at one. Yep. So, man, niggas try to make it shake. And that's what we did. I feel like along the way, you learn a lot of lessons. But I stumbled across a crazy gem. You know what I mean? And
yeah. Hell yeah.
Just growing that shit, nurturing that shit, you know what I mean? It took a lot of things, but didn't nothing come overnight. Like whatever the fuck y'all see today had to be groomed and structured because this is a nigga that was making music that had to take business serious, then find, you know what I mean? Everybody know how business starts. You gotta find the product.
You had to pivot.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So shout out to the struggle. Because without that shit, it wouldn't be shit. And shout out to my lady because without having some kind of support system at home that's going to acknowledge what you do or be a part of what you do or support what you, just to be a part of it. If you're going through all this type of shit, like all this real shit by yourself, a lot of niggas crash out because like, nigga, it's a lot. It ain't like an easy thing to do. It's possible for sure, but the ones you see that do that shit without nothing, you need to salute because it's different. So if you got something at home that's like there with you, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to make sure you salute that. So shout out to my lady, bro. God damn. Yeah.
Sure. Proud of you, bro.
For sure, my nigga.
Proud of you, bro.
You know.
Yeah, shit. Like I said, man, being broke go way back, man. I'm talking about like middle school type shit. So, to see the people you came up with, like, where they at now and they doing good for themselves. Because the biggest thing is like you doing what you love. You're doing what you love. You know what I mean? Chefing it up and doing what you love. You're doing a damn good job at it. So, that's always proud of you, bro. You know what I mean? Congrats to you.
Man, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
So look, about that, like, let them know about, what you chefing up a little bit. We got some chicken, some rice, and what we doing, man? How you see it? What you doing with it? Talk on chef style type shit,
We're gonna make a little bit of this whole episode is all about make what you got. Don't start tweaking and looking on the gram and thinking you can't have no gourmet shit. My nigga, gourmet in your fridge, it come from what you know. So sit your ass on that couch, watch some cooking shows, nigga. I don't care if you got to ask your mama, ask your grandmama, ask your friend, auntie about some recipes. But you can get in here and you can get good at something. Yep. Next thing you know, you know what I'm saying, you got you working with some stuff. So we're gonna do a little bit of fried chicken, we're gonna do a little bit of rice, and we're gonna do a little bit of peas that we had. You know what I'm saying? And this just to show you, bro. This shit it can slap. It don't matter what it is, bro. You got you the meat and the starch and the vegetable and get it popping.
No bullshit, though. That sounds like a meal to me. Like, first off, congrats on your book. I think what is it called? Aura's Vegan Adventure.
Aura's Vegan Adventure.
Aura's Vegan Adventure, man. Shout out to bro. He got he wrote the recipe for a children's book, a vegan children's book. You know what I mean? So if you're interested, if you or your children are vegan, or you interested in making them vegan, a good way, why not try, doing it through a children's book where they might be like, it might be a little more fun for them. Make it fun for them. That's really what it's about. So, let's touch on that. Like, what made you do it? Like, how'd you stumble upon that? Like,
so Aura's Vegan Adventures is available on
that too.
Kindle. It's available on Amazon. It's available at Barnes & Noble. Anywhere that you can go get a book, you can pick up this one. And all proceeds is going directly to Aura and her vegan adventures throughout the rest of her life. So, you know what I mean? I'm very proud to have a platform that she'll be able to like just share her experiences and kind of relate to people that she may never always get to meet, but you know what I mean, she'll be able to at least be able to relate on a global scale as far as I'm gonna push this book. So yeah, man, it was it really came from.
So who's Aura?
That's my daughter. So yeah, bro. Aura is my daughter.
Hey, good shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I like that name. I said that when I heard the book. I didn't know that was your daughter's name.
Yeah.
That's tough.
The character we had.
That's heavy.
We had hired. Shout out to my mom. She actually had a plug in and knew who to hire to get my daughter like characters built off the strength of what my daughter looked like. So
that's heavy.
I tried to like distort it a little bit because I don't need daughter superstardom yet, bro. So you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. Everything comes from a very real place.
That's what's up.
It's all just to support black women, young black women, and everything in general. Yeah,
that's what's up. Definitely, man. Definitely, that's what's up. Hell yeah, man. So how's that going? Like
all kids. It ain't just the black women. I don't want to sit here and do that. This is about all kids. But it's definitely the uplift. Young black women for sure. Because that's my baby girl.
110. Yeah. So like, you know, how's that going? Like how did it feel making the book? Like, you know, like are you going to continue to make more books?
Honestly, this first time around was a learning experience. Like I said, I had did it with some people. So this one wasn't all by myself. You'll notice the credits on the book as well. So like I was able to get my mom involved. I came to my mom with the idea because I told her I was already working on doing a series for my daughter, and she actually liked it so much that she was trying to meet me halfway, a little more than halfway, to be able to pull it off. So, you know what I mean, the first one, it was a learning experience, but moving forward, I think it'll take some new directions, and you'll see a lot of things creatively just be in a different, you know, in some different directions. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably end up working on a lot of this stuff, or taking it more serious in the future. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not trying to get too personal, but is your daughter gonna be vegan? Is she vegan? Or?
Well, yeah. So we raising her vegan.
Okay.
It's had its own challenges in itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely. All inspired to get my diet in order as well. So you can't only prepare a certain way. So all of these things I'm adjusting to as well. So but yeah, bro, it was just really about making everything like kind of creative. So like, you know what I mean? Kids still need snacks and they still need things, and if you buying everything left and right, like what we was doing, you know, that shit could be a little taxing. But you know what I mean? As talented as we are inside the kitchen, we figured, bro, like we could really make most of these snacks, if not everything. Like
it's desserts on there too.
It's desserts, it's snacks.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got to tap into that.
It's breakfast, it's lunch. You know, what I'm saying?
My son, he won't eat a vegetable for shit.
Oh man, so
he won't eat a vegetable.
You could blend them up, turn them into gummies. You could go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, you can. He'll eat that.
You can do things. You know, you can do things that to make it a little more funny, a little more fun for everybody. So
nah, but I need to.
I'm gonna make one of my world famous meals is brokashi.
Oh shit, that's what the recipe's called.
It's called brokashi. It's a real. Wow. It's a real Garcia tradition in times of needing to cook whatever's in your kitchen. And I found this recipe historically, and I got the name Bokashi because I learned how to do this when I was Bokashit. And you can too. That's what I'm saying. You can too. If you ever come across some Bokashit times.
Damn, Bokashi.
Man.
Tap in, Bokashi. I'm gonna let y'all know how it tastes, man. You know I ain't capping on here, so I'm gonna let you know, man. We're gonna see what Bokashi. We're gonna see what it do, man.
Yep.
So yeah, Brody, like I know you was down in Atlanta, like, you know, I seen stuff on your gram, like you was cooking for celebrities and like I know you told me something about it, but like let's go into that, man. I mean that's heavy. That's super heavy, man. So
I didn't get into this just to cook any kind of way, man. I was actually fortunate enough to meet a celebrity chef when I was a butcher at one of the grocery stores. Right. And you know, you always just try to be friendly or show love to like local entrepreneurs, especially, you know what I mean, if y'all share common ground. So I just tried to make sure I was a positive light in their day while they was stopping at the grocery store to get whatever they needed for you know, whatever they was up to. And one of the people in particular happened to reach out, you know, concerned with just what I had going on. You know what I mean? I think he probably recognized some similar things that, you know, you know how that shit goes. So he ended up asking what I had going on. I told him, you know what I mean, I was pumping the music real heavy back then. Anybody I knew was going to have me on their phone somewhere. And I came to realize but you're not the only one making music or letting it in the first place. So
Right.
as humbling as that was, I resorted to, hey, well, I don't really do much else, but I cook. And you know, I was talking to a chef, so that was the right one. Not even just any kind of chef, a very well-known celebrity chef, Cooking with Way. On Instagram, you can find him Cooking with Way. He worked with all of the biggest artists in the game. From
Cooking with Way.
Cooking with Way on Instagram.
We're gonna have his at name, so
Yeah, man, tap in, bro. He fire, bro. I don't even stamp everybody in the kitchen because everybody can't even get busy like that with the slap you in the face. But shit, if you like what I got going on, you gonna love that shit. I tell you that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who what celebrities did you cook for? Like, you mean, who was your like? Who was the one? You mean like?
I cook for a lot, bro. So I kind of got a bad memory, bro. I focus on like.
Who was the celebrity that you cooked for that had you like, okay, like I'm really like I'm my bad.
Nah, that shit. I got that feeling when I started on them street corners and I was selling out.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, nigga, this is different. So,
100.
And then on them street corners, I was meeting celebrities too. People be barefaced, yeah. Okay. So I was meeting
corners of Atlanta.
Yeah. I was meeting all type of like actors and celebrities. It's hard. I don't want to miss. Say I met somebody I didn't see because they look like somebody, bro. But it was a lot of people on them street corners, bro.
With your food heavy.
Yeah, man. And they would repost it today, like fucking hundreds of thousands the follower page. I was out there. That's what gave me the feeling like, this shit different. But when I met Rich Homie Quan at the Milano de Rouge fashion show, my homie actually, you know, he got me plugged in with that shit, and we took that shit to the moon, bro. And I was able to provide some of my soul food egg rolls. I got 75 different flavors, so
I picked out some Jones.
Yeah, you remember them? Yeah,
cheesesteak Jones.
Yeah,
hell yeah, them shits.
I picked out some heavy hitters and I took them shits over there to the fashion show. I ended up having to make a whole fucking 400 of them fresh, like on the spot, because we was, you know what I mean. Time was limited, so I made like 400 egg rolls.
Damn.
On the spot.
They cleared that shit.
Yeah, they cleared them shits right up.
Damn,
and
so like
that nigga Rich Homie Quan was one of the coolest niggas that I had met, bro. Like down to earth, like you know what I mean. You know when you meet people and it's like a real one.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, that shit was valid.
Yeah, that joke. Okay.
Yeah, he was cool. He ate the egg roll, put that shit on camera, nigga. He was close to like stamping that shit. So I appreciate that shit. You know what I mean. And this was a room full of motherfuckers. Like, there's a lot of people in this room, bro. 19 Keys. Shout out to Baby J from Big Facts Podcast. She was in that joint. She tasted egg rolls and showed me love. So shout out to all the real ones that just recognized what I had to offer and was just trying to be a part of something special. I know I was so caught up in the moment that you know what I mean. I ain't really remind y'all that hey, I fuck with y'all too. But yo, I really appreciate that shit for real though. So, you know what I mean? Don't hold that shit against the kid. Right?
Definitely, support is always heavy, man. You gotta. It's always love. You mean when the community supports you type shit. That's always like you mean. That's always heavy. We got big things coming, big things. Me and bro, we already tried to like, you know, collab on some shit. It ain't work. It fell through. You know what I'm saying? But expect to see bro at the next tournament. Yeah, next fourth quarter tournament. Expect to see bro. He gonna have good eats. Everybody eats. You know what I mean? Great food. So tap in. You gonna see more bro type shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna finish up this meal. Like I said, I'm gonna let y'all know how it is type shit too. Like I ain't gonna cap on it just because that's my man's and shit. I'm gonna tell you off it's right. It looked right though. It looked right and it smelled right. So it's passed the 2 tests. It just got past the 3rd test. Once it passed the 3rd test.
Oh yeah, we in the building. Y'all see this? Yeah, I see this.
Y'all see how it's looking?
I see this, bro.
Like, just how you like real pasty and
yeah,
with the flour on it, yeah.
Just like that Kentucky fried. Yeah.
Shit, that's a new type joint, man.
Oh shit, I'm over here turning on the stove.
Yeah, I forgot about the rice and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get this chicken working and everything gonna follow.
It's so crazy because with the rice, like I made a good joint of rice probably twice in my life.
That's crazy. I know why. I'll tell you why right now. It's gonna fix everything.
Give me the key?
Yep.
All right, say them on. So what is going on? What am I doing?
It's your balance. That's it.
Balance?
Yeah, bro. Everything's measurement based. Okay. So you putting, I don't know if you're not putting enough water or if you're putting too much water. Yeah. Stay true to the measurements, bro. Dead ass. And I'm about to make some rice. So if my shit ain't shit, then y'all can say whatever you want. But all I'm saying is, You gotta double up. Sometime in
Double up,
life, you gotta double up, bro.
Make a flip one time.
That's it. So however much rice you put in there, double up on water, my nigga. And once you get sharp, you'll be able to notice, depending on the kind of rice you're using, you might have to go a little bit over or a little bit less type shit. Not usually less, but yeah, sometimes you gotta add a little more water to certain kind of rice.
Okay.
But you'll be able to figure that out along the way. But as long as you stay true to the measurements, you ain't finna fuck no rice up type shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we in the building.
We gotta see what it's doing, what it's talking about, and all that and whatnot.
My chicken not hot enough, so that's why. But we gonna get there.
Okay.
We gonna get there, man. Let me go ahead and move these things around. The birds need space. They need breathing room. You don't put birds in a cage without no breathing room. You don't put no chicken in the pan.
Look, y'all, make sure y'all tap in, man. Definitely, man. Comment if anybody out there interested in cooking, you know, got any kind of cooking dream, you feel me? Like anybody who needs some kind of direction, I could put you on with bro.
Yep.
You heard bro journey, you know what I'm saying? He really doing this cooking shit. You heard some of the people that he met type shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad
And you know what I mean? Like if anybody really serious and trying to get serious about the cooking shit, he'll give you some gems, just like he gave.
Tap in because, like I said, we launching the VIP grills, the new business that we're gonna be able to provide gourmet meals express to the public. We're gonna groom chefs, so anyone who's looking to take their career to these next levels, and you want to be a celebrity chef yourself, we're gonna give you the tools that my promotion scale a little different, bro. Yeah. And we are very focused on your background. However, we not finna do you like a lot of other companies. So don't let any scratches or unfortunate accidents scare you away from taking something serious, because if you're serious about you, we're gonna be serious about you. And don't never forget that. We're gonna groom chefs. So we want everyone from Cordon Blues and International Culinary Arts of America. We want everybody that's culinary inclined to maybe the person in your neighborhood that everybody likes their food, but they just don't know what to take. And everybody in between. We're gonna groom you into a gourmet private chef. Yes, sir. And you can let them know Chef Don did it, boy.
Hell yeah, man. That's so look forward to that. That's coming soon, man. Matter of fact, I already got somebody for you. So I'm gonna send them your way. You know what I mean? Type shit. So
last thing I'ma say, shout out my baby, Chef Lay.
Shout out Chef Lay. Definitely. Big shout out to her too. Like bro said, you need that kind of stability, that kind of like partnership. You mean I'm proud of that too, man. Congratulations on y'all and everything what y'all got going on and shit. Y'all doing big things, man. Y'all making it. Y'all putting on a great example for the community type shit.
Appreciate that.
And that's you know what I mean. That's like when you gone, none of the money go with you, nothing go with you, but your impact. You feel me? And that's what's always gonna be. What's always gonna be like around and remembered by you type shit. So just remember that too. You mean it ain't always about the money type shit. It's about like what you leave behind. Other than that type shit.